Welcome everyone. I'm just waiting a moment while we go live on all the channels. So welcome to an info session for the Therapy Harps. I'm Shelly Reef and I will be your instructor for the Level 1 and Level 2 Therapy Harp trainings coming up this May through Soul of Yoga. Level 1 is May 1 to 4 and Level 2 is May 7 to 9. So if you're just learning about the harps for the first time, let me begin by saying that these are the most versatile sound healing instruments that I know of. This is an instrument that you can take into a hospital, a kindergarten, a wedding, a birthing, a hospice care situation, a yoga class, and into your own home to play for yourself, your pets, your family. These instruments are wonderful, they're portable, they're incredibly beautifully built instruments. They're built one at a time in a small studio in the United States. They take about 6 to 8 weeks to produce every one of these harps. They're made of the most beautiful redwood and the finest fixtures. So the Therapy Harps come in 4 different tunings. Right now I'm playing the tuning of the heart. And I'm going to have a little listening party right now and let you listen to all 4 tunings of the harps. The heart tuning is the most versatile of all of the tunings. It's wonderful in every situation. It's grounding, it's healing, and I find that the heart tuning has the property of going directly to where there's any stuck emotional energy in someone's body and breaking that up. I know these properties because I have worked with these harps on hundreds of individuals, playing the harps directly on the bodies of clients, where the vibrational frequency of the harps goes directly into the physical body. It's an experience unlike any other. And so observing the outcome of the different tunings when played on the bodies of all these different people is how I have assessed the properties of the 4 different tunings. So this is the heart. Once again, it's a major chord, uplifting, heart opening. And now, I'd like to play for you soulful, emotional, mysterious earth tuning. This tuning is deep as it is the work that it does. This tuning calls forth that which has been hiding within to be brought forth to the surface, to the light. Wonderful for shadow work. Wonderful for opening the emotions in anyone who is emotionally closed. Wonderful to sing to. The earth tuning, like life on earth. Mysterious, dramatic. Beautiful. Next, feel the difference now as we switch to the celestial. ultimately harmonic. The celestial represents the balance, the harmony of all things. The expansiveness of the universe. The flow of all things gently, peacefully together. This harp is uplifting major chord. Celestial. And now finally, the harp whose name speaks for itself. The Angelic. Complex chord. Unlike any chord in traditional music, this chord speaks the language of the angelic realms. Ever unfolding, the angelic harp. Engages the light language, the whispering and songs of angels, the healing of a higher realm. And so there you have the 4 tunings of the celestial harps. So these harps, traditionally, they would be a zither harp. These harps are made for healers. They're made for yoga teachers, rather than being made for musicians. You do not need classical musical training to play one of these harps. I can teach you to play one of these harps beautifully in just 4 days. The harps have one more beautiful hidden secret, and that is sound ports. So these little holes on the flanks of the harps can be placed against the ear. And when the ear is sealed against there, you come to hear the harp as if you're standing directly inside of the harp itself. It's an experience that's impossible to describe without actually experiencing it for yourself. So in the level 1 training, the first thing that we learn is how to tune a 38-string harp in under 10 minutes. 38 strings can be very intimidating, so it's important that I teach you how to tune your harp quickly, succinctly, and easily so that you spend your time playing beautiful music rather than tuning the harp. The harps include this electronic tuner, which we use to tune the harp. You can tune the harp to the frequency of your choice, of course. The next thing that we learn, very importantly, is the posture in the physical body and the hands. That is the foundation that will take you forward for decades as you expand your harp playing abilities. When you graduate from level 1, you will be able to play a very broad landscape of sounds. These harps are 3.5 octaves, and so they really have the ability to travel from these very delicate little butterfly sounds to these deeper, more intense, more grounding sounds, all in the span of one harp. And so I will teach you how to make a beautiful range of music. And let your fingers dance on those 38 strings. In level 1, you will also learn the foundation of energy healing and sound healing. We will learn how to empathically connect to the people that you are working with, whether it be a group in a class or an individual or even a loved one. How to feel the song that is waiting to be played through or for them. Level 1 is a 20-hour healing. Level 1 is a 25-hour healing. 21 of those hours will be spent with me in a group. It's wonderful when we get to come together for these healings because of the togetherness. It's also wonderful when we learn online, as we will be in May. When we learn online, the great benefit is that everyone is in their own home with their harp, so that when they play their harp, they can really hear what they're playing and not have their music drowned out by the many other harps in the room. So great benefits. We look forward to welcoming students from all over the world. Since we're online, that opens our doors to every country in the world. So the level 2 training, whether you're someone who's already taken level 1 or someone who's studied privately with me and has a harp, or if you're someone who would like to take level 1 and move straight into level 2. In level 2, we will be first of all focusing on deep entrainment. We'll be learning the difference between being in the pineal and being in the frontal lobe, and how to connect those two and truly become the channel of divine love, even as we connect and train to our clients, so that the connection goes directly from the incoming inspiration through the heart and into the hands, allowing you to become a divine instrument. In level 2, we will go more deeply into complex patterns, rhythms, and plucking on the harps. We will learn how to play single-handedly so that one hand can be free to hold a wand or a mallet for the purpose of playing crystal bowls, chimes, or any other instrument that you may like to accompany your harp. In level 2, we will also go deeply into orchestrating our harps with other instruments and learn how to really build a family of sound healing instruments that all support each other harmonically and beautifully. And we will go into the skill of playing rhythms. More hypnotic with our playing, to take our clients even deeper. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out here on Facebook, or you can find me at shellyreef.com. On shellyreef.com you can listen to all 4 tunings of the harps, and there you can also see the different rosettes. This is a rosette. We have a tree, a Celtic knot, and a whimsical dragonfly. You can see all of those there. For this training, I purchased a small collection of harps because the harps take up to 8 weeks to build. I wanted you to be able to join this training up until the last minute if there are harps left, and also I wanted to cover us not knowing what was going to occur during the time of coronavirus. So just know that I have a small stock of harps waiting for their owners. So please register or contact me soon to ask and inquire to make sure that you get the tunings and the rosettes that you want. that said, if there's any other questions, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Never has there been a time when the world needs healers more than right now. I look forward to seeing you